can launch standard Android applications on here, going into the standard sort of desktop. But importantly, the signature applications, the things that run on top that really make the full Sony Ericsson user experience, are launched directly. So in the case of Timescape, so this is all the events that have happened in the device. This sort of graphics performance is obviously not representative of the final. But here we have the sort of full integration of Facebook, Twitter, all your communications in one. And then if I flick across, I can actually show specific events related to one type of communication. So this is all the Facebook updates. Yeah. And then if I flick across again, all the Twitter updates. And then if I just touch on one particular tile, that tile expands. And then I touch again, I can actually go directly. At least that's the intention. Go directly. There we go, into Twitter. So now I've actually launched the browser directly from the Timescape to show the full update. So this is just, NASA. I just happen to have the NASA Twitter feed. So here it's this is just the NASA Twitter feed directly displayed from the Timescape view. And then likewise, if I look in Facebook, I can scroll up and down through the Facebook entries.
I know you say this isn't final, but it is very laggy at the moment. Are we going to be sure that this is going to be much smoother in the final production?
Yeah, of course. The application performance will be similar to what you saw on the demos there. So that's the intended level of performance. This is just, the first implementations of these applications, just to show that they're really working. They're not just in PowerPoint, for example. So this is actually going directly from the Timescape into this particular guy who happens to be in my phone book, but also with his full Facebook details there. And if I scan across, then I've got all of the info related to him as well. So for example, it's picking up information from the contact database, call log. So here you'll see this is the social phone book, so it will have information related to his contact details in the phone, as well as his Facebook status, all completely integrated.
Now, is there a chance you could show us the face recognition?
Not in this particular unit. We don't have that working here, so I can't show you that today, unfortunately.
So once we're on the home screen, how do we get into the Timescape and Mediascape?
Yeah. So you actually have two choices. They're integrated onto the home screen, but in fact you can set Timescape as your home screen if you want. Mm-hmm. So you could go directly into Timescape. If you don't, what you get is the most recent event in the device is actually presented on the home screen too. You can see there again the NASA feed is the most recent event. But if you just press the Timescape button, then you move directly into the into the Timescape view. As I say, this could be the home screen. You can set this to be your home screen if you prefer. Just to give you an idea of the performance, just to show some of the native Google applications. So this is Google Maps live. So here you can see, just to get an idea of the sort of performance of the device. If I scan around, this kind of graphics performance will be replicated in all of the other applications as well. Okay. And then you can launch, of course, the browser directly.
What browser is it?
This is the standard browser, WebKit, I think. So you can see the kind of graphics performance that we would expect.
Now, could I get a chance to play around with it a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. From that distance, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Chris, could I just sneak in?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
This is the home button, menu button.
Yep.
I presume?
Options.
It's taking a while.
Just touch
See?
Is this usually this small? Or?
No, this is not the final implementation
Okay.
of this application.
So we'll just go ahead and assume that these things will just be ironed out.
Yeah, of course. This is the work that we do now. One thing is to get the applications running, and then of course to optimize them. So.
Yeah. Was crawling is pretty snappy. Also looked pretty good in the browser. It's good.
So the things that are sort of natively in the platform have the performance already, and then the signature applications we've added on top, we're obviously in the process of optimizing them right now. So.
Where's the back button?
It's the one here.
Okay, so it doubles up as a back button in the browser as well. Oh, you haven't preloaded these pages?
No.
So that's how fast they are in reality?
Yeah, exactly.
And is this over Wi-Fi or 3G?
This is on 3G.
What?
Try the
You
full.
can actually see the little 3G icon there, so you can see that it's downloading as you press it.
I guess this is where Snapdragon really makes a difference with the rendering.
Exactly.
Those kind of processor-intensive operations, really.
Yeah. So then it's just a question of getting the max out of the processor for the other applications as well.
Vlad, do you want to try the full site rather than the mobile site?
Oh yeah.
So if you want to go, just press.
It's at the bottom, I think.
And then go.
Now where should we go? Oops.
Engadget.
Oh, good idea, Rich. Okay, I'm really quite terrible with on-screen keyboards.
They're in landscape mode.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Excellent.
Aha.
Show them where you get the script now. This is when we see Sony Ericsson XPERIA X10 leaked.
It's pretty good actually.
If we want to zoom into the text, how do you do that?
Zoom out and zoom in buttons here.
Oh, right. Oh.
How do you bring them up?
You have to scroll over.
Ah. Oh. Alright, so we've got volume rockers on the side, dedicate camera button, bottom, guessing this is a microphone or a speaker,
Yeah, it's the microphone.
nothing on the side, charger and power button and a 3.5mm headphone jack,
Nice.
and 8.1 megapixel camera with LED flash. And it's a 4-inch screen. Do you have the resolution by now?
I haven't had a chance to dig it out yet, but the guys have it in the press release that they'll let you have later on.
It's going to be 800 something by 400 something, probably, right?
Hmm. So the same screen as the X1. It looks like similar.
No, it's larger than next.
Oh, larger. Okay.
Okay, let's take a look at Mediascape quickly.
We're a little bit pressed for time now, so we need to just let the last couple of guys have
Yeah.
a look.
Yeah.
Get a few pics, that would be appreciated.
Yeah.
Hmm.